Welcome to SUPRS Live. This is the Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series. SUPRS, the original Supermodified Sim Racing sanction. This is our broadcasting network. We're glad you could join us on Twitch tonight as well as on supers.net. We're pretty excited to be bringing you back to racing. First of all, after our Easter break, hope everybody had a great Easter and got to spend some time with family and friends and enjoyed some good eats and some good times together. We are at Vegas, baby. That's right, the Bullring for the 2021 Jeff Russell Special. Welcome to the broadcast on this April 6, 2021. I'm your host, Bob Gangler. I'll be racing and broadcasting and announcing and trying to do other things as well. So bear with me because I'm not very good at any of them. So we'll do our best and hope everybody enjoys the show tonight. Tonight's race, the Jeff Russell Special. We run this race as a shout out to our friend Jeff Russell as a way also to bring about awareness about Jeff, who continues to recover from traumatic brain injury, which he suffered in a 2010 Supermodified crash at the Bullring. And Jeff continues to heal up. He is, after 10 years, still incurring a lot of medical expenses, including medicines, one of which was over $900 a month to help prevent him from having seizures. So after the traumatic brain injury, Jeff developed epilepsy, and so that medicine helps. So from now until the 12th of April, all donations to the Dion Parish Memorial Benevolent Fund for Supermodifieds will be sent to the Jeff Russell Road to Recovery Fund. And that's to help offset the continued medical expenses from those injuries he suffered at the final practice session of the Night of Fire at the Vegas Bullring for the Supermodified Racing Association back in 2010. Our goal is to help Jeff out. Jeff's a native of Boise, Idaho. Great dude. Still enjoys going to the races. He has a bit of a speech impediment that they continue to work on. He hasn't been able to take speech therapy because of the COVID-19, but he's getting to go back into speech therapy. He's excited about that. Spoke to Jeff on the phone before we started the broadcast. He's got some buddies coming to his house in Boise and hanging out there. So I want to give a shout out to Jeff and all of his friends that are tuned in tonight, as well as Jeff's mother, Marilyn Campo, and stepdad, Bob Campo, tuned in Meridian, Idaho. Of course, Meridian, home of the Diamond Cup, and also the JP Memorial West Coast Supermodified reunion that happens. And Jeff likes to go to that, enjoys actually helping out Jim Burgess on his race car. We are going to continue to talk about this as long as we can each year to bring about awareness to Jeff's situation, as well as traumatic brain injury. As Marilyn said today, there are no two brains alike, so there are no two brain injuries alike. And with Jeff's, for a guy that wasn't expected to live through the night after his crash, he has had a great attitude as he continues to heal, has won over a lot of the doctors and nurses that have worked with him. And as Marilyn said, he's got a better attitude than a lot of people that have all of their faculties. Jeff recently took some Zoom classes for his therapy, and at the end of 3 weeks, they graduated, and the teachers of the personalities or of the speech therapies decided to call him Mr. Personality because he made them all laugh. Jeff was one of 4 people selected for the special speech therapy out of the state of Idaho. He just doesn't want to give up. He's tried everything that's possible as far as financially possible, as well as some things that really put him in the hole out there, including deep oxygenation therapy, which you'll hear a lot about. Members of the armed services use that to try to help them after they've been involved in a traumatic brain injury incident. Little by little, Jeff continues to get better. His right hand is still not 100%. That was injured in the accident. Also, his eye still has trouble with his one eye, but certainly can still pick out mistakes in painting. Jeff, of course, a former paint contractor. This guy is so tough. Survived COVID back in November. They were concerned about his lungs simply because of all the surgeries that he's had um, on his brain as well as his arm and his eye. But he kicked it out in 5 days. So just a tough dude, man. And we're here to say thank you, Jeff, for everything that you are doing that encourages us. Thank you for never giving up, living up to the Supers motto. Thank you for allowing us to run this race at the track that you got hurt at, the virtual version. And thanks to Bob and Marilyn for everything they do, including splitting time between their own home in Meridian and Jeff's home in Boise. If you would like to make a donation, as we said, all donations between now and April 12th to the Dion Parrish Memorial Benevolent Fund for Supermodifieds will go to help Jeff Russell. You can go to ofracing.com. That's ofracing.com. You can leave a note of encouragement to Jeff. You can learn a little bit more about Jeff and his racing accomplishments, including being a two-time Vukovic Classic winner at Madera Speedway. And if you would prefer to mail a donation to help Jeff out, you could do that as well. And that donation now being put up in our Twitch feed. You can mail donations to the Jeff Russell Road to Recovery Fund at 2453 North Bobcat Way, Meridian, Idaho, 83646. So again, tonight we race as a tribute to our good buddy Jeff Russell. Great dude, great attitude, continues to heal from traumatic brain injury. Got out today, did a little walking, and went and got his hair cut. So he's feeling pretty good, pretty snazzy tonight. So, Jeff, we love you, man, and we continue to pray for your continued healing. Tonight's event is pretty cool because it takes on the format of the Supermodified Racing Association. The SMRA no longer around, dissolved after Jeff's accident in 2010 at the Bullring. But tonight's format takes your fast qualifiers, puts them in a fast car dash, which we just ran, and Dave-O won that. Speaking of Dave-O, he's the two-time defending winner of the Jeff Russell Special here at the Bullring. And we expect that the Dave-O and Brad Keyser show will continue here tonight. Between the two of them, they've won all but 4 of the 37 races we've completed so far this season. And as we said, David, two-time winner, and Brad Keyser has won the last half of the 6 races that we've run. We think that those are going to be the 2 guys to watch here tonight. Other winners of the Jeff Russell Special, Kyle Clark in 2017, and Steve Callahan in 2018. Rob Warren is a winner here at the Bullring, although not the Jeff Russell Special. He won a special non-wing race. If I remember correctly, it was a Veterans Day special that we ran one time with the R-Factor cars here. So a lot of hot dogs ready to compete tonight. And a bit of a shy field coming back from Easter, but we expected that. But we've got 10 drivers in here ready to put on a heck of a show for you tonight. Let's refresh before our Easter break. We ran the Copper World Classic 17 presented by Kern Motorsports and the JP Memorial West Coast Super Modified reunion held at Meridian Speedway. And it was a doozy, a pretty good show. Zach Sears broke up the Dave-O Brad Keyser show by winning the non-wing portion of that event, and then Brad Keyser won the winged portion of the race. Keyser became the Copper World Champion for having the best average finishes between the 2 shows. Congratulations to Brad Keyser out of Liverpool, New York. The points, not much has changed up top, as you can imagine. The 2 guys we've been talking about so far in the broadcast sit right at the top of the points. Dave-O leads with 22 wins and 3,428 points. Brad Keyser doing everything he can to keep him honest, but it's all over but the shouting right now. Brad has 10 wins on the season and sits 337 points arrears. The battle to watch, though, Rob Warren, Keith Powell, and Ryan Clunan, 3rd through 5th. Clunan, running for the Icings on Top Rookie of the Year award, is not here tonight. So that should pretty much seal the deal, as Warren and Powell will keep him from being able to catch him now. Coming in, Clonan was only 60 points behind Powell out of fourth. The rest of the top 10, pretty much solidified at this point, although there are some close battles deeper into the field with Nelson Rodriguez, Zach Sears, Danny Ray, and Bobby Hayduck. Want to give a shout out to the guy that sits ninth in points, Carl Bonsai Becker, undergoing heart surgery before Easter on April 1st. Carl continues to heal up, and we wish him the best and hope that the cagey old veteran can get back to Supers racing sometime soon. We expect that he'll be looking forward to our next race, which is the Vuki Classic at Mesa Marin. Wishing you a speedy recovery, buddy. Get well soon, Carl. Folks, if you've never watched one of our shows, you're in for a treat. This is Supermodified Sim Racing, the ultimate short track race car in the virtual world as well. You want to learn more about the real Supermodifieds, go to supers.net. Click the fan tab and then click Supermodified 101 and you'll learn more about these ground-pounding, heart-stopping, mighty short-track race cars. There are no two alike and there's nothing else like them in the world. The ultimate short-track race car, Supermodifieds. It's the first name in our name.